plumbing drain pipes for the drain for the whether that be the kitchen sink, etc. To the right we have a Sanitary T. To the left we have a Y. I think it may be spelled W-Y-E. I'm not certain on that, so the plumbers can add that, maybe W-Y-E or something. So this may be a perhaps a Sanitary T. This may be a Y, and if one looks, it kind of has a Y configuration to it. So you see, now normally under some circumstances, or if not, I'm not certain if it's a universal statement, but the Sanitary T is normally vertically. So the Sanitary T would be configured like this. The Y would be configured like a horizontal configuration as it lays here. So, and now the reasoning is, I'm not certain, and people can add this to the comments, but it's something to do with the water flow and the turbulence to make it a quick and an easier way to flow the water, etc. But also there's a with the Sanitary T, sometimes it goes up, and it goes up to a vent, so one may have a drain vent, and so it feeds there. But so if we look here, we just think of vertically, straight up and down, H for horizontally, and then we'll kick it up like this. So this is the configuration. So this is a Sanitary T, this is a Y. Okay, now this could be used in, say, in the kitchen, for instance, in the kitchen sink, not the kitchen sink, for the kitchen sink to drain into, for the bathroom sink. Now this would be 1.5, so this may be optimum for kitchen sink, 1.25. Sometimes on bathroom sinks, I don't know why they don't keep it uniform. I guess the volume, they consider the volume more, but it seems like when you order fittings, it would be easier just to order fittings. But notwithstanding, that's generally in residential, sometimes that's not always the way it is. So if you just think of this as the Sanitary T vertically, the Y horizontally. Now often the Y would be underneath the house, because if you think of the pipes in your walls, many of your DWV drain, waste, and vent pipes in the wall, or pipes in the wall, they have to go this way and then go a certain way. So and then it would I don't even know if you would have enough room with the Y, even if you tried to put the Y in the wall. I'm not even certain that it would even fit, because if you put something in here like this, you have a 3.5-inch stud and you've got problems on your hands. So but generally speaking, this again, the Sanitary T to the right would go vertically, straight up and down. Under in many residential applications, the Y would be, and I may be wrong, but they may pronounce this or spell this W-Y-E or something like that. I'm not certain. If somebody can add that to the comments, the correctness of it, and and why it's spelled that way. Obviously the Y is maybe because it has if you look at it, has a Y look. So, but just think of this as straight up and down. Think of this as vertically, horizontally, and it's the Sanitary T and the Y juxtaposed to each other, and the way they're sitting is somewhat kind of similar to the way it would be configured in your house. This would be behind your 3.5-inch stud, and then the water would come, say, from your kitchen sink, come in here, it would drain down and come out, exit here. The air would be on top, and this would be your air. And for the Y, the water could come here, and also it could come here and here, and then drain to your main sewer line, which may be either a 3-inch or a 4-inch sewer line. This is a 2 by 2 by 2, and also it's good to have enough airflow so that in my opinion, in the pipe, so that the water can flow as opposed to having stuff jumbled up. So think of this in the walls, think of this underneath the house. That's not engraved in stone, but that's just a quick mnemonic. Think of this as vertically, think of this as horizontally, and this is, so this would be a sanitary T and a Y juxtaposed to one another. Thank you, and have a great day.